First, we have to make it through here. We have to be built up spiritually with this knowledge. Second step is to be delivered out of here into the chariot. Then the change comes. Then the stony heart gets removed. Then the laws, statutes, and commandments are placed into our spirit. And then we will be perfected.
All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. Also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun, another glory of the moon, another glory of the stars. One star differeth from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body, and there is a spiritual body. And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul, the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. As we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through our Lord. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the ones unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, in peace and blessing salutations to the whole lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures, all right, through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into today, all right, is going into promotion day. You know, something that the Spirit, you know, had me to mention, you know, in the previous lesson. And just really want to expound on it, you know, because as a nation, all right, we're getting ready to be promoted, okay? Everyone, you know, within their order, beginning with the elect, okay, this go around, will be promoted. The elect of Israel is coming into a promotion. Okay, we're gonna get that word promotion in the Elmo line. Let me share the video real quick. Share it out real quick. Got the music in the background. Let me know if it's too loud. You know. But what I want to start off with is the definition of promotion, you know, and we'll go from there. Now this is on Elam, you know, online, and when you go into the definition, you know, for the word promotion, what does it say? Okay, it says advancement in rank. All right, advancement in rank, honor, or position. Okay, election. You see, election, promotion. Okay, advancement, a moving forward, to move forward, to advance. Okay, reading it again for the word promotion on Elam Online. It says advancement in rank, honor, or position. Okay, election, promotion. You see, and what does promotion start in the spiritual realm? As we did, you know, as we went into on another previous lesson on how, you know, things that play out in the earth have to be signed off on. You know, even when you go to work, okay, and say you're being promoted from, you know, shift manager, okay, to a general manager. Okay, well, that has to be signed off on. Somebody of a higher rank has to sign off on that, okay, before a promotion is established. There's paperwork, you know, within this society, okay, that has to be done, you know, before anyone is promoted. Okay, well, in the heavens, all right, the promotion of Israel has been signed off on. Okay, this great promotion, and any nation that comes into power, their promotion came from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and let's prove it. Okay, but Israel will be the last nation to be promoted over all these heathen. That's going to be eternal. Now, when you get the book of Psalms 75, okay, which we're going to go in and out of this chapter, you know, Lord will. This is Psalm 75, okay, and 4. It says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. And this is speaking to Esau Edom, man. Okay, it says, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. And this is what we're seeing Esau Edom doing. Okay, the scriptures speak about, you know, how, you know, the spirit that is within him is not upright. Okay, and this man has been lifted up, and now he's what? Exalted. He's been promoted, and now this man is proud. Okay, and he thinks that there's something that he can do within himself to keep himself in power. See, this whole NWO, this is Esau saying, look, we're going to stay in power. Okay? We not going to move according to, you know, the prophecy of Israel having the last kingdom. No, we're going to stay in power. We're going to upset that. This is what we're seeing this man doing. Okay? And he has a stiff neck with it. That's why he's going hard body into his NWO. You see, Esau's, the elites, number one thing that they want to prevent is the promotion day of Israel. Okay, the house of David being set in power. Yahweh Shai establishing the throne of David in the earth. See, that's what the elites are fighting against. Okay, it's way bigger than a banking system, you know, a money system, a religion. No, it's way bigger than that, man. This is a power struggle that we're witnessing, man. Okay, but when Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai reaches the point where he wants to remove Esau Edom and set up the nation of Israel, it's not going to be a struggle, man. Okay, it's going to be a transition. It's going to be swift. Okay, and it said, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Okay? So all promotion comes from on high. All right? And it plays out in the earth. Now, let's see if they give us something on this word in the Hebrew. Okay? Yep, which is the Hebrew is Rayam. All right, Rayam. It says to be what? To rise up. Okay? To exalt. Okay? To exalt one's, to magnify oneself. Okay? And their promotion to be exalted comes from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Now, we're going to go back to it. What was told to the disciples when they asked Yahweh what would they receive, for the sacrifices that they're making. Okay? This is Matthew 19 and 27. It said, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And you go into the word forsaken, because what we have to understand, brothers, is we've made life decisions based on the hope in this promotion, okay, that we read about. Okay? You see, it ain't a thing of, because we got next, and we don't say that just to look cute on YouTube. Okay? That's an inward belief that we have that there's a promotion coming. And brothers make life decisions. Brothers have lost families, children, different, job opportunities. Okay? Relationships, just been, people that we was cool with, not for the fact that, they did something drastic. It's just we have to put so much time into this, man, because we believe in their promotion that's to come after. Okay? That's why the Apostle Peter was like, we have forsaken all, man. You go to the word forsaken, brothers have stepped away from some things, brothers, was all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, man. Okay. And I wanna. All right, now you go into the Greek word for forsaken.
Fear me.
Okay. And it says to leave, to go away from, all right, to give up, to keep no longer, to abandon, to leave destitute. Okay? To leave one destitute, man. To leave destitute. And there's things that, brothers could have flourished, within this society, but for hopes in this promotion to come, because in this society, promotion comes at the price, all right, of becoming dark, okay, of forwarding the agenda of the beast, okay. But this comes with what, man? Patience. Because pretty much what brothers, the mindset that brothers have developed is, we'll take the low now and just wait on Yahweh. When he establishes a kingdom, he's going to promote. Okay? And that's why when you keep reading, it says verse 28, and Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, and it's speaking in this time. Okay? Because the prophets, the disciples, they're back. Some of them have came back and gone to the spiritual realm. Okay? But the bulk of them are back in the earth teaching, man. Okay? In this reincarnation. It says, Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, because even amongst Israel, there's going to be a ranking system, man. Okay? And Yahushua is letting the disciples know that you, even amongst Israel, which will be the top ranking nation in the earth, you're going to have rank, high rank even within the nation. Okay? Verse 29, it says, and everyone that have forsaken houses and brethren and sisters, or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. And this is their great promotion. Because when you go into that word first, okay, in the Greek,
Strong's G 4413. Protos. Protos.
protos, okay, it says first in time or place, okay, first in rank, all right, influence, honor, okay, chief, okay, before, the best, okay. Then you go here, it says first in influence, because right now, what's the number one influence in the earth, man? Wickedness, man. That's why America is known as what? The mother of harlots, man. Okay? The source of wickedness, man. All right? There's a very satanic influence in the earth, but under our kingdom, it's going to be righteous, man. Okay? And we're going to prove that. Now, you go into the word pro in the Greek, all right? You go to the root word of promote of first, which is pro, and it says what? It says above, okay? In front of or above, all right? And it was always meant for us to be above, but we fell away, due to our what? Disobedience, okay? So now let's get some scriptures to edify, those definitions, man. Okay? Because when King David was in power, okay, he was in the spirit in the book of Psalms chapter 2 Samuel 22. Okay, what did he say? Okay, David received a great promotion from being a shepherd boy, all right, to being what, man? A superpower in the earth, man. All right? Through David, the Most High raised Israel to be the chief nation in the earth. Okay? And David being the chief of that chief nation, man. It was a great promotion for the nation during the lifetime of David. It's a remarkable story. All right? First, this 2 Samuel 2 and 40. He said, for thou hast girded me with strength to battle. Them that rose up against me hast thou subdued under me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They looked, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them as small as the dust of the earth. I did stamp them as the mire of the street, and did spread them abroad. Okay? And this comes through what? Obedience. Okay, just as Joshua, when he was conquering, the Lord said, look, pretty much, if you're obedient, no one will be able to stand in front of you, man. Okay? And King David came in that same energy, man. Okay? These nations couldn't stand in front of David, okay, as long as he was obedient. The militaries of Israel, the nation of Israel prospered, okay, during this generation of David, man, just as they did to Joshua. And what was the common denominator? Obedience, man. The intent to do right. According to the standard of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, and that led to what? Promotion. Okay? Now, reading on, it says, verse 44, it says, thou also hast delivered me from the scribings of my people, that thou hast kept me to be the head, you see that, of the heathen. A people which I knew not shall serve me. Okay? King David was promoted to be what? The head of the heathen. Okay? to be the first. All right. Verse 45, strangers shall submit themselves unto me. As soon as they hear, they shall be obedient unto me. Why? Because David received a promotion in the earth directly from Yahweh Bashim al-Shai. Okay? And when Yahweh Bashim al-Shai promotes you, nations are obedient unto you. You know? Because it's the will of Yahweh Bashim al-Shai. And right, and we see it in wickedness through Esau, Edom. Okay, these nations have been obedient to Esau, Edom because he was promoted from on high according to prophecy, man. All right, and another word for first was what? To go into what? Influence. Okay, the influence of the earth. And under Solomon, what was the influence of the earth? Let's go 1 Kings 4. Okay. All right. Now this was 1 Kings, all right, 4 and 29. And it says, and the Most High gave Solomon wisdom and understanding, exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore. And Solomon's wisdom exalted the wisdom of the children of the east country. And, okay, it says Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country and all the wisdom of Egypt. For he was wiser than all men. He was first. Okay? He was exalted. It says, then Ethan, then Ezra, then Heman, then Chakal, all right, and Darda, and the sons of Mahal, and his fame, okay, was in all nations round about. That influence. He had the number one influence in the earth. Okay? And he spake 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were 1,005. And he spake of trees from the tree that is in Lebanon, even unto the hyssop that springeth out of the wall. He spake also of the beast, and of fowl, and of creeping things, and of fishes. And there came of all people to hear the wisdom of Solomon from all the kings, okay, from all the kings of the earth, which had heard of his wisdom. Okay, because the heathen still had kings, but what? They was in submission to what? The rank and authority of Solomon. Okay? And that's what we're coming back to, man. To being that chief, okay, nation in the earth. All right? This is what we're a part of, brothers. Let's get another one just to expound some more, you know, on Solomon. Okay? He was the number one influence in the earth, man. All right? You wish a rock, is it 40? Let me 40. Let me see. Let me see. All right, this is Sirach 47. Okay. And 12, it says, after him, okay, speaking of David, rose up a wise son, and for his sake he doeth a large. Solomon reigned in a peaceable time and was honored, for the Most High made all quiet round about him, that he might build an house in his name and prepare his sanctuary forever. How wise was thou in thy youth, as a flood filled with understanding. It says, thy soul covered the whole earth, and thou fillest it with dark parables, man. That number one influence, man. You see that? Read again. Thy soul covered the whole earth, and thou fillest it with dark parables. Thy name went far unto the islands, and for thy peace thou wast beloved. The countries marvel at thee for thy songs and proverbs and parables and interpretations. Okay? So Solomon had that number one influence, man. Going back to the definition, just to bring it out again. It's in Matthew 19:30. Okay. And then at first, you see the Strong's definition 4413. Okay. 144, man. You see? But the word protos in the Greek, what does it say? It said first in rank, influence, and honor. Okay? So during the time of David and Solomon, Israel was first in rank. All right? Influence and honor. And that's what we're going to get back to. And it was always meant, to be like that, but we fell away. Okay? When you go to Deuteronomy 7:6, it says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? Number one in rank above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's Israel's rightful spot. But disobedience causes us to what? Fall away. Okay? But what is the Lord doing now? All right? Which was prophesied to happen. And see, this is what's happening in the earth, man. Like, you got all these people with these opinions and, Christianity with their madness and, Jake being, very disrespectful, to Yahweh. But see, this is what's happening in real time. Okay? And it's finna play out in the earth. All right? We're watching it play out in the earth, man. This is Amos 9:11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Okay? And we just had 2 accounts in the days of old. All right? That what, man? We was first. All right? We was the chief. Okay? So that house of the tabernacle of David that's being built up is built for that purpose, all right, of being the chief nation in the earth. Okay? Not to have a school forever, okay, on 33 and 33 in Lenox Avenue. Not to have a Israelite temple, okay, to go, to go worship, Friday sundown, Saturday sundown, call that Reverend Sabbath. No, man. Okay? Now, you do whatever you do, okay? To each his own. But the end game for the house of David being raised up was to be the chief nation in the earth, man. We're being prepped for a promotion, man. It's a thing of patience, though, man. And this makes, enduring a little easier when you know what's to come, man. Okay? According to the scriptures, it's written. All right? And we see in the house of David being raised, man. Okay? The government of David, all right? The government of the house of David, which would be the government of Yahweh. Because remember, the scripture says how the government shall be upon his shoulders. Which means what? He's going to have the most responsibility in the kingdom because he's going to have what? The highest rank, Yahweh. Okay? And that government of David going to be upon his shoulders, man. You see? And that government is in the earth working, man. Through the beginning with the apostles and elders, man. Spiritually building this third temple. All right? Now, when you go from there, what did The Lord tell Esdras, you know, because like I say, it was always set up for us to be, you know, the chief of these nations, but we fail. Okay, this is Second Esdras 2. As a matter of fact, before I get there, let me get this. And Wisdom of Solomon let you know even during the time of Adam. Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 23. It says, "For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his eternity." And this is talking of Adam, okay, in that line of Adam. All right, but what happened? Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world. And what was the serpent, okay, which was pretty much the lineage of the wicked, okay, was it eventually will be Esau, Edom, okay, and eventually the line of Adam, okay, will come through Jacob, those sons of God, okay. That's why Jacob's name was changed to Yasharahla. That was that lineage of the sons of God preserved, you know, through the flood, through Seth. All right, I mean Salakia, through Shem. You know, that will trickle down to Abraham. Okay, Isaac and Jacob. All right, we was meant to be immortal, but we fell, and it said through the envy of the devil, because why? The serpent was jealous at their rank. Okay, that Adam had. You see, what else would he be jealous of? You know, what will he be envious of? You know, it says, "And they that do hold on his side do find it." Okay, and they're speaking of what? Death. Okay, and a lot of our people have taken hold to this deaf society, man, this deaf culture, to see through Yahushua the hopeful elect is coming back to life, man. You know, that's going to lead to what? Their promotion, because even we're going to be, our bodies will be promoted. Okay, and let's prove it. The second Esdras 2:10, it said, "Thus said the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel." Okay, because it was meant for us. It was always meant for us to be the chief amongst these nations, man. Okay, but we fell away. You know, Adam fell away. Okay, the sons of God during Noah, okay, that came through that lineage of Adam, fell away. Okay, during the time of Solomon, that you had fallen away at the end of Solomon's life, man. Okay, leading up to the captivities of the northern kingdom going to the Assyrian captivity, southern kingdom going to the Babylonians. Okay, and then eventually the southern kingdom came back into the land. But what happened, man? We was ran out of 70 AD, and then what? The Apostle Paul spoke about another falling away. All right, northern kingdom got back into idolatry when they came over here to the Americas. Southern kingdom got into, we still reserve some customs, some remnants of our custom, but Jake was into witchcraft and, all these different things. It was a falling away. So we was put into this captivity that we're currently in now. So we had to serve out punishments, and that's why the kingdom was withheld from us, man. But now, as you have this great remnant of Israel repenting, now we're being groomed for another promotion. Because before, you're promoted, a lot of times the higher ups will see something in you, and they'll start grooming you for the promotion before the actual promotion. Like promotion day might, you might get promoted, okay, in one day, you see, but there was always a grooming. There was a period where it was just grooming you for the promotion. Okay? And that's the process that we're in now, brothers. We're being groomed. So these trials, I look at these trials and, it be like a lot, be on me sometime. I be responsible for this and responsible for that. Then I gotta make sure this on point, and it ain't no excuses, and I can't, You're like, damn, it's a lot. But see, this is a grooming. This is a grooming, brothers. Okay? We're being groomed, and that kind of, give me that kick, that I need in the spirit to just handle things, man. Throw them prayers up because it's your how about Shema Shah that's, it's going to aid us in these things, man. As we're being groomed, And it says, verse 11, it says, their glory also will I take unto me. Because remember, we just read how he made man in his image to be immortal. Okay, because that's part of the Lord's glory, all right, is what? Immortality. It's a trait of being the sons of God is immortality, man. So he's going to take that glory of us being mortal to being immortal, okay? Promotion in every way. And it says, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I have prepared for them. And that's these everlasting bodies, man. They great upgrade, man. You see? It's all leading up to a great promotion, brothers. All right? And that's why when you go to, I want to read this and link it up with Revelations real quick. Read it again. We read it earlier. I'm getting straight to the point. Just to link it up. Because it all ties in. When you go to Samuel 22 and 44 again, it says, thou hast delivered me from the scribes of my people. Thou hast kept me to be the head of the heathen, of people which I knew not shall serve me. Strangers shall submit them. And you got to think about it. King David, he didn't know, all right, these heathen. He wasn't familiar with these people, in these kingdoms of these heathen nations. But once he started conquering them, guess what? They became his servants. Okay? People he never seen in his life are his servants now. Became his servants. And that's what we're going to experience, brother. We don't know them folks over there, man. Because America through. It's done. Okay? When we go back east, we don't know them folks over there, man. But guess what? Under Yahweh Shai, them same people going to be our servants, brothers. You see? You gonna get that King David. Like, that's why, I'm so, infatuated with the story of David. Just that come up. I love reading about that come up. Because this is our story, brothers. The least expected. Okay? And I wonder, is it the top of this chapter? It might be 16, because when you go, it might be 22, it might be first. I'll get back to it. I think it's First Samuel. I think 22. Yep. First Samuel 22 and 1. And it says, David therefore departed thence. This is when David was on the run from Saul, and escaped to the cave Adullam. And when his brethren and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. And everyone that was in distress, and everyone that was in debt, and everyone that was discontented, gathered themselves unto him, and he became a captain over them. And there were with him about 400 men. Okay? So it's pretty much all the outcasts and the underdogs that pretty much rallied around David. And this 400 men, all right, and these 400 men turned into a superpower of the earth, man. Okay? Turned into a they said they was in debt, but you think by the time of King David's, by the time King David came into power, you think those men was in debt? You see, you think they was distressed, discontented? No, man. Man, they were put up. Okay, had estates and lands and wives and resources. All right, had rank amongst the nation. These were the top ranking men. All right, of David's kingdom, the men that was with him, they got out the mud with David. Okay, and that's why we come in that same mentality with Yahweh Shai. What did it say in is it 2 Timothy 2? Yep. This is 2 Timothy 2:12. It says, if we suffer, all right, we shall also reign with him. Okay? And those men, they suffered with David. They was on the run with David. Okay? All right? To the point they had to, pretty much kind of beg the ball for food. They were suffering with David, man. Okay? But when he came into power, these same men were set up. And we're suffering with Yahweh Shai now. Because as you can see, this world is very anti-Messiah, man. And we're going to suffer loss, man. But these losses, hey, take it on the chin, brothers. Okay? These losses that we're finna suffer, take it on the chin, man. All right? Because guess what? We're going to reign when it's over, man. That's a guarantee. Okay? That's a guarantee, man. There's 144,000 crowns for somebody, man. Me personally, I'm going for mine. Abba Ratazar endured, man. Just as you brothers doing, man. Shit. What else we gonna do? what the hell else? What else we gonna do, man? I'll wait. As an Israelite, man, what the hell else do we got to look forward to in this society, on this earth, man, under this rulership, man? Okay? So going back to it. When you go to go back in 2 Samuel 22. 2 Samuel 22 and 44, it said, thou hast delivered me from the scribes of my people. Thou hast kept me to be the head of the heathen. A people which I knew not shall serve me. Strangers shall submit themselves unto me. As soon as they hear, they shall be, all right, they shall be obedient unto me. Okay? Now, when you go to Revelation, the 2nd chapter, okay? This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. It said, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Okay? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Now let's get this word power. All right? Because when Yahweh Shai pull up, that's promotion day. Then it says we're going to be changed at the twinkling of an eye. That's the promotion. When you're changed, okay, that's the ultimate sign off. Okay, because one thing about, even when you work, let's say you go from being on the floor or being, in production to being overproduction, what they do, you even dress different. They, managers and, supervisors dress a little different than everyone else. Okay? So us being promoted as that nation, all right, we're gonna be immortal. We're gonna be different than everyone else, man. Okay? Man. Let's get this word power in the Greek.
Strong's G 1849. Exousia. Exousia.
Okay. And you go to the third definition, what does it say? It says the power of authority, influence. Okay, you see that? And right of privilege. The power of rule of government, the power of him whose will and command must be submitted to by others and obeyed. You see that? That's why I said King David, he said, look, as soon as they hear, they gonna submit. Okay? As soon as I speak, they gonna obey. Because why? Their promotion was signed off on in the heavens. So the Most High gonna program their spirit of these heathens to be fully submissive, man. Then they're gonna see what Yahushua did, us coming out those chariots, man. You know? And also as well, the sisters that sincerely have been rocking with brothers, man, that stay down. Oh man, these heathen women gonna be fully submissive. Okay? They gonna have to fully submit. You see, just like people we knew, strangers, that I knew not, all right, became servants, just like those women over there that you sisters never seen. That's gonna be our servants. They gonna be in full submission, man. Okay. See, they got a saying, Jake, you stay around the way. You gotta stay down till you come up. So we just staying down till we come up. Because the come up gonna happen, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Okay? And I end it here. Alright? It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 11. It says, behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai have proclaimed, okay, until the end of the world. Say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, thy salvation cometh. Behold, his reward is with him. Okay? His reward is with him. That's their promotion. Immortality. You see? And his work before him, because he's going to be conquering. While we're being delivered, Yahushua going to be conquering, man. Okay? Tearing this place apart. Alright? Running through heathen, okay, militaries, man. Okay? It says, and they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and thou shalt be called, sought out, a city not forsaken, man. Okay? Yahushua gonna come get his people, man. His elect. And promote his elect, man. To the highest position possible in the earth, man. Okay? To the highest position possible. Okay? Revelation 5:9, it says, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us, okay, to the Most High by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. That's Israelites out of all these different nations, where we were scattered, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign in the earth, man. That promotion day coming, brothers. We just pray that we endure the chastening, and the grooming, for that promotion, man. Okay? So that was the point. I pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters were edified. Once again, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to all his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.